guys, okay, welcome back. So I'm starting off the video inside just because it's cold outside. Like, I know if anyone lives in the Northeast, I don't know what's going on, but it's really cold outside right now. But we will be going outside soon, so let me tell you what's up. So basically, like in the last video, I said I was gonna get a part for the car, but according to the UPS, it says, your package has been delayed due to events beyond our control. We're adjusting delivery plans as quickly as possible. So basically what that means, I don't know when the part's coming in. I don't know when it's gonna come in. So yeah, so this video is gonna be a little twist, but we're still gonna make a video. So let's just get started with it, okay? Okay, so I was gonna save these for another video, but like I said, this video is a twist. So over the last 2 weeks, I think it was 2 weekends ago, I got these brand new taillights for the car because the ones I have, they're cracked. They're cracked on the inside. The bulbs where they twist in, they don't twist in. And one of the bolts that's supposed to keep it in place, it's broken off the tabs. So yeah, so I got these new taillights. I know they're the stock one, but I like them. The look is nice. And also, the guy, he sold me the headlights. Both brand new headlights. No cracks, no scrapes, nothing. And don't mind these seats. I got these from my friend Miz. I'll link his YouTube down. Y'all should go watch him, because he's making good content and videos. And speaking of subscribers, so I've been looking at my YouTube and I have a lot of people viewing but not subscribing to my channel. So it will help me out a lot, guys, if you just hit that subscribe button down below. And if you want, turn the notifications on so you can get a highlight and an update of all my videos. So if you want, subscribe button's right there. Right there, just click it. That's all you gotta do, just click it. I did say I got these taillights new, but they are a little bit dusty, so I'm gonna wipe them off, only in the back, because like the guy told me, he did keep them in the basement for a while. Like, they built up a lot of dust and a lot of grime, so I'm just gonna wipe that off, so we'll bring that into the car. And I'm gonna wipe them down very quick for you. Much better. Ooh. This little spot. Now let's go outside to the car to get started. Ooh. Okay, so in order to do these taillights, you need to take off the rear bumper in order to get to the brackets where the taillights are on top of. So we're gonna start with that. Just want to give you a little rear view. So basically how you do it, there's a 10mm right here, and there also is one on the side, and then after that it's held in by a bunch of clips that you just pry off to get it off. Also, I got new brackets for the sides because the ones I have, they're starting to not seat the bumper in place properly, and the bumper's starting to have a little sag to them. But that's a common thing on these cars, so it's not a big deal for me, but I just don't like that sag look. Like, who likes this? Like, no. It's supposed to be up here, not all the way down here. Like, no, not at all. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the procedure how to take them off. It's really not hard. This is a simple car, not like all the new ones out there that have like thousands of bolts holding it on. And yeah, enough of me talking, let's just get started. And like I said again, sorry for the angle. I ordered a gimbal that's supposed to help me with this a little bit better, but like I told you about my car part, it's the same thing with Amazon, unfortunately. But eventually it will come, so I just gotta be patient, and I hope you guys will be patient with me about these angles. I'm sorry. So what you want to do, you want to get a 10. I have a 10 on a swivel, and you get a little extension to pop it right in. But first, oh yeah, so basically I got these adapter fittings for my gun. So what happened was at work, I broke the one I had, but luckily I went to my local place, AutoZone, and I picked up new ones. They were only like 10 bucks. Hopefully they do the job just like my old one does. And yeah. So I was here for a good 5 minutes trying to jam my hand into here. I forgot that low life. So I went inside and grabbed my jack so I could jack it up, because that was tough, because I didn't realize that there's a 10mm on top of it that you have to hold in place while you spin the bottom one. But now I got these clearance because of my jack. I'm gonna go ahead and take out this bolt. Finally. So I switched up to my straight, because trust me, swivels are nice, but sometimes you just need a grip. So I switched up real quick. And here's the nut and bolt. Now let's go to the other side. So I got the other side out. Now it's the whole point of unclipping it. As you can see, like what I said, like when you pull these out, there's little clips, because there's a clip tab here to hold this bumper in place. So I got 2 new ones of these. So I'm going to be replacing these also today. So basically, I'm just going to start unclipping it from side to side, one side at a time. Okay, so change of plans. So basically, you're supposed to take off the bumper to get to the clips. But whoever had this car before me, they did the opposite, and they removed the tail lights from it. So basically, that's what I did. I took the taillights out basically, so now I'm gonna take off the bumper. But regularly, you're supposed to take off the bumper so you could get these brackets that are right here, that are supposed to be at the bottom and bolted on to your taillights in order to take this off. Okay, so you guys saw me struggling, but it's off the bumper. I'm just gonna leave it how it is because I can access everything so easily. So I'm gonna get started and start taking off the brackets and install the new taillights. So as you can see, it's 2 10mm holding these guys on. So it'll be this one and this one. So I'm just gonna start taking these off right now.
as you just saw, it was just 2 little Phillips head screws holding it, and there are clips that clip into the body. All you need is a pry tool, just like this one. Any cheap one, anything, doesn't have to be high quality, just to get the job done. And yeah, so that side's removed. I'm gonna go inside and grab the new ones I have. Also, when you change out your taillights, always remember to buy new gaskets. That's what I did, just so no water can leak in, because that's a common problem for the RSX. That water always leaks into the trunk because of the taillight gaskets. They're not the best quality, but to keep the water out. So basically I got everything. So I got, this is for the passenger side bracket, the driver side bracket, and the 2 taillight gaskets. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, when it comes to electrical, when it comes to anything to seal up, anything that could prevent water from coming in from your car, always go OEM, no matter what. Don't go aftermarket, don't go secondhand, always go OEM. Because with the electrical in the newer cars today, if you go aftermarket, it will fail on you within a couple of months. That's in my personal opinion of changing to aftermarket electronics, and also for the gaskets, because they're designed for the car, they're made for the car. So always go OEM with them, so you won't have a headache and do this again. Oh yeah, so here are the part numbers. I got just in case if you guys want to go and get them yourself. And you gotta love that they just say Honda on them, like if the camera could pick that up. So basically this is easy. All you gotta do is literally just 1 and 2. Just make sure you hear the clip when they clip in, and make sure you hear the clips, and make sure you put the screws back in, because you want to keep them in place. And got a Milwaukee. Always good to have a power tool, but hand tools never will get outclassed. So as you can see, both of them are on one side. And here's the other side. They weren't bad to take off, but the old ones that were on there, like, destroyed. So I'm kind of really happy I changed them out, and it'll be more secure in my bumper. Now let's just start by putting these taillights in. So right now, basically what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take these out, the little gaskets, and you always gotta make sure you read the instructions, because they come with instructions. Apparently they come instructions in English and in Japanese, which is a real plus. So basically what the instruction says is that you're supposed to remove the gasket when you place it onto the car, but first you got to place it onto the taillight, and the foam part goes on the taillight as the sticky part goes onto the body. Make sure you line it up with the holes so it could be a proper fit. Head on backwards a minute, just like that. And there's 2 little rings or little points where you can line it up, and now it's on securely. That's really neat. I didn't know that. So basically I'm gonna just press it through into the 4 holes it says, but first you got to remember to remove the sticky part. Making sure all the four are lined up still. Ooh, make sure it doesn't fall. And now all you have to do is line it up with the holes. Just like so. And then it's set to take the 4 bolts and then apply some pressure to it. So basically, I'm gonna do the other side. I'm just gonna skip it because you already know it's the same procedure as this side. So I'll get back to you when they're both done. Okay, so every time I do something to this car, I have to get bolts or hardware. It's getting to me, but it's worth it. Because I just finished the rear end, I put everything back together and some hardware was missing, so I came to Levine's and they had what I needed. Got the nuts, got the screws, got the bolts. Now let's go back and finish this, but I'm gonna show you all what I did. I just basically replaced the taillights and replaced the gaskets and put the bumper back on. But what can we do? It's a project car. So I'm gonna go back and I'll let you guys know when I'm back home. And I'm just gonna put the screws back in and I'm gonna show you where the bolts and hardware was missing and what to know when you're replacing them. Okay, so the bolts basically that I had to get were the 2 that are on the side of the fender and on the other side, and the 2 bolts that hold the bumper to the body, and the 4 bolts that are bolted up to where the bracket holds for the taillights. I'm gonna put them all in and I'll show you guys, but I have to again take this bumper off. But it looks so good. I know it looks the same, but there's no cracks in these ones and there's no chips or anything, so these are nice. The old ones are still in the trunk, but I'm gonna throw them out soon. But let's get started. Okay guys, so basically for the brackets for the taillights, there's 2 bolts on each side that you need to put the bolts in order to support it for the bumper. That's why I had to go get them. So remember that, where's the other one? Oh, right there. There's always 2 there that you need to put. Or you're gonna have that little bumper sag for the RSX and you don't want that, you really don't. That's a lot better, as you can see. This one has a little bit, but it's not that noticeable, so I'm okay with it. And yeah, let me show you where the other bolts are and get this done. So I had one up here that I had to struggle taking out, but there's one here, and there's also 1 and 2. So there's 3 on each side. And if you don't put bolts there, you don't replace them if they're missing, the bumper will just flop everywhere. It won't even have a steady, secure feeling to it. And if you're going really fast on the highway, you can hear everything just in the wind. And trust me, it's a really annoying noise to hear. But let me quickly bolt it up and I'll show you how much of a difference it is from the saggy to the sturdy. So as you can see, I finished one and look how more secure, no gap, and that line fitment though. And it was a lot better than before. It was like this before, and it has that gap right there. And yeah, like, who can imagine that all little bit of hard work could fix all that? I didn't. So guys, I just finished up and I have no more sag. I'm very happy. Like, the whole point of this video is for the taillights, but also to eliminate the sag inside the rear bumper. Like, I'll show you guys right now how it looks. It looks on point right now. As you can see, that this side was sagging the most, but now I raised up a ton, just like this side. And it's lined up perfectly with the arch now. That really like brought it all together. It was really good. It really brings out the cleanness of the car. And guys, I know this wasn't my best video, but it's just like I said, I'm waiting on packages and parts to come, but this is something I had to do for a while. I had the brackets, I had the taillights, and I finally got the gaskets, so I decided to make a video on it. But I'm really happy with the results. I'm gonna head back inside because it's starting to rain. But yeah, all I want to say to you guys is that keep showing the support, keep watching the videos, and there's more to come. And always remember, it's your build. You build it how you want it, even if it's by yourself. But at the end of the day, you love the outcome. That's all that matters. Okay, y'all, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Stay healthy, stay clean, and don't forget to drop a subscribe down below. Okay? I'll catch y'all in the next one. I'm out. Peace.